I guess there's a button they press when down there at the bottom of the time bus. But one child pressed it, I think. I guess it was a child that pressed it, but it said, "Child, gray, busted." I thought I was making it say that. But it doesn't mean what anyone would think it means. I had just told the child, make your own pendant. Put it on a piece of paper around your string, and it'll be fun to make. Or something. But the child wasn't even talking to me. It just happened to sound like it was talking about what I was like. They're straight from the wave realm, You know, they're on the waves. And we were going to talk about our stones, and yeah, the painting got missed. The eagle painting is gone. It's not funny. I can't paint it again. Some guys came into the hospital, I mean, in suits, and they were like, but they came into the hospital and they were like, and then a nurse was like, "Oh, you're such gentlemen," and they're just like, they said, well, but not busted. They said, "You caught me when I kind of said, oh, they're here to buy my shit from someone else," and they were just like, ho, 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 ho. And one of them was waiting outside the other day, and they're just like, they were talking about big figures of money, and they're just like, when I walked by. But I know they're not going to buy my painting. The eagle painting, I do think with the other two panels, it would have been worth something. I'm not worth a storage closet, and no, I'm not even a closet. And what I require to be a closet is peace of mind. I'm not going to name all the ways I feel abused. You felt abused too? Yeah, I felt used. Yeah, it's very easy to use someone if you're both women. It's very easy. That's not my fault that we didn't have the right chemistry, but it was very, very painful and mentally disturbing. It was so wonderful too. It was wonderful. I love you very much. I'm very sorry to talk about that because we were just supposed to talk about this. Oh, I love her very much. I don't have what she needs. I don't have a turtle on my back. I can't store my shit and sell it. And our key moment was me having the faith in myself to achieve what I needed to do in my puzzle in the moment. It would have possibly been stolen even after the fact, probably even more so, directly from us instead of giving it to someone else. And they changed one of the data to make sure that it was less for the person who did acquire it. I don't need to go into the whole stream of memories and reality to explain what happened. New Year's 2017 was to be my morning of being accommodated and safe, and it didn't happen. Let me talk about the stones. So someone told us, we'll start with that one then. Someone told us, they came and they said, "I saw you fumbling with your stones, and they're cloudy, and I am a mover, and here is my Facebook. I bought this with a cloud in it." That's the point of it. If you're going to be worried about your stones and where they are, that's going to freak you out, of course. That's why I'm cloudy. If I didn't have this stone, I couldn't explain it. It's nice to have the ones I happen to need to explain it, except for the love preservation stone. It's like a green stone with like swirls in it or something. It was it's more than, you have to see it to know how beautiful it is. I'm going to miss that one. I think they took that one out. Maybe it's in the bottom of some pocket. I'll show you another time. And I wouldn't want to explain what that one means to me, because maybe that's good we don't have it, right now? It's a secret, what it meant and what I picked them out for. You've an array of stones, about 30, 50 of them. They mean so much to you, eh? Yeah. And we know what this meant to us. Do we need to explain that? You don't need to explain that. This one, that's jade, and it went with the lapis. This is the point. This went with the lapis lazuli. It was supposed to be, they were a pair. They belonged together. And that's why I feel that this one needs to be with the one that was given to a friend of a friend. This belongs with the lapis lazuli. You could try to see a kind of driftwood face in there, but there is none. It's just a piece of lapis lazuli. We'll talk about that last. The monkey one. We'll show this one first. They say this is agate. but I'm assuming it's... Oh, there's no light for this. Imagine that. We think that's agate. That's what's called, but I'm thinking it's synthetic. It does not look too perfect. You can't see how perfect the colors are. I wish you could see it in the light. Should we go to the light to show this? I would have loved to be in the sun to do this. In the cold, we'll do it in the cold. Wow, it takes so long for me to make a video with half the battery because I had to reset my phone to even acquire a notification that I could select to store it on memory card. Yeah, they could have three options within three branches within three branches within three branches of options, and you wouldn't, if you don't want to be spied on. It's just a spy device. It doesn't work, especially if it's plugged in at the hospital every day. But, you know, I never had trouble for my company, but, oh, Belle. Oh, that's something you want to talk about, Belle. Belle text 10 cents to your fucking friend's worker when Belle reconnects their calls to disability just to antagonize them. Yeah, that's the company you're supporting for mental health instead of texting your friend back about their issues or not believing them or something. That's the company you're supporting with 10 cents. Oh, you're such great people. You support mental health. Oh my God, imagine that. Because mental health is situational health. Yeah, the internal reflects the external. You don't just tell someone take shit and feel nothing. Like, do you understand that those nurses and stuff, they think they're inside a machine and that they're not healers. Yet people are healers, because I'm not saying I'm a healer. My energy is very painful to experience, but like, just think about that they push up, like if they don't like you, they say, oh no, the machine says I have to invalidate your validity. That's all they do. It's just a perpetual bullshit. The people that get healing, I'm sad that I, like, you know, medicate, like, you know, it's setting you up for problems, and just avoid that. But yeah, there aren't jobs. You can't build an Arby's. So what ones are we talking about? We're just going to show you this one. Is it even light? Can you see it now even better? I can't see really. But you'd think that's just oil paint, polished and hardened. You know what I mean? I like the colors. And the one that goes with it, the monkey face. Can you see the monkey face? Of course you can. Yes, you can. Good, I came in the light. That's a monkey face. That goes with that one. So we showed those. The doll face, I used to hate this one. Along with other ones, I actually got rid of one that was so disgusting because it reminded me of a cross-section of skin and bone and nausea. Like, it was reminding me of, like, grossness. This is like a doll face. Yeah, and again, it's probably just paint and plastic or something, you know? But maybe it's a stone. Nah. Like, it is a stone, but, you know, who knows? And this is see, I guess you could call this my love preservation stone now. I'm very glad I don't have the love preservation stone, because I probably would have said something personal that I don't want to say, which I already said the worst personal thing. But this is like, you know, pink and stuff, but it makes me think, because I think it was left on my table. I don't remember, I didn't buy it, I don't think. You'd imagine it's left on your table. I don't even know where it came from. But it was from the place that these people, I failed to be what they needed. But all it tells me is that you can't see into it. You don't know what it is. It loves you whether you understand it or it understands you or not, or something like forgiveness and such. And then the last one I just found on the ground. It's a meditation stone. It's just, you know, the flat, and like you rub it. Like, you don't need a stone. If this is the last stone I have and I lose it, I can find another one. I can remember or understand the things I understand that stones remind me of, you know? So it's nice to have stones. Don't over freak out. Because the one stone I left, it was like a pyramid, and it was like a prism that it contained colors within it. And she loved it, the girl I gave it to. It was just the shape of a pyramid that you could dab your brush on it in a Buddha board to get the right amount of water to create lines. Like, it belonged in the Buddha board tray, and then you dab on it to get the right amount of water so it doesn't just drip on the board. It was perfect for the Buddha board, but continually separated from it and would not be accepted to just stay with the Buddha board. They put it in my things, so I was just like, okay. And then I gave it to that woman who represents my mother because she's very angry, and oh my God, just like I'd love my mother to turn out, holy fuck, I wish my daughter was wrong or right about something, yet she's in a state just like I'd love my mother to be in, because she put me in this state by not supplying a closet and lying about it and acting like it's my fault that I can't drive, like, you know. And I know, like, I could possibly have driven had I had help in the past. I don't have money to do that right now, to learn to drive, and I would never try after my brain's been fucked to this point. But yeah, my mother wasn't even worth a storage closet either. And the storage closet that I left the least important, or the ones I didn't finish yet paintings with her, when I finally go to show up to get my paintings, she says she left them in a trash bag on the side of the road, in addition to so many other bullshit that she created in my life. Oh, she is not a mother. She's your rival. You're not my rival. Like, I win. You understand? I can paint better than you. I can talk better than you. I understand things better than you, which she admitted. And I don't care. If you were understanding things, we would be like equals, and like you would have been like, oh, this is valuable. Yes, I'll keep it safe for you. Whatever. So many things I could explain about here. What's the point? So you saw the stones. I'll show you the ones you didn't see in the light. It's very green. The lapis lazuli was nice, bright, dark blue with gold and white in it, and it was it looked like it was like formed by thumbs. Like it was like a bumpy little piece of flattish, like triangular clay. Like it was so beautiful, that lapis. It was just small like the tip of my thumb, smaller than the. See there, whatever. That's what I have left in my stones. But I gave that woman that was like all angry about her daughter. She can't even write a letter to her to like self-actualize or, you know, be forgiven and thus given a storage closet, which your daughter will never give you. Because in this case, the mother really fought hard and cared so much about her daughter. Like, her daughter was her mind. Like, her daughter was in her head, and it was like, it's just, so all the things that happened in that story is not mine to tell. It's just, and I wouldn't want to tell it, but, oh, great light. But, yeah, it was nice to, if I could just take her and give her what my mother has, and my mother has the pain that she has. And yet when I gave her that stone, and it does reflect the light and catch the light, even in a small amount of light, she was sitting in her room. This is how nurses are. These are how nurses aren't healers. Everything that woman says is garbage, because she's exaggerating the victimhood of her situation. Therefore, when she's in her room and says, oh, hi nurse, look at this. This is my nightlight. She called her stone the nightlight. That's the only one she has left. I gave her 3. But she still has it. And told her you can pick it up from the shop. And I told her where. And I said, there's other ones like that. They're right at that shop. And it's about, like, don't be upset by it if it's displaced. But she was peaceful for about a week. More peaceful anyway. But you can't remove that displaced energy within your heart. Nothing can. If you want to be numb, you might as well be dead. So, but this is my nightlight. The nurses are like, I think you're having a psychotic episode, and she laughed about that with me. It's just like, what garbage? Because you're in a machine, so don't worry about it. You have an excuse. I need to file that. We didn't file that. Whatever you need to say, same as your phone. It's just garbage. So I explain my stones in this video. And I'll put the first one right before it, and even bother put it in a playlist. Who knows if you can see it? Yeah, they would like I would even think they I know they do, because it doesn't count like addition. If I add a view, it doesn't put it up. So the ones I think I have 2 views, I'm like, do I either have 2 views or like no views except my hackers? I don't know. But yeah, it's just. I hope this is on the internet. I hope you can see it. It does distort what I say to not even know if I'm communicating, which people use to make sure that they'll deny things to your face. Yeah, I love that. I had got a video call from an accidental video call, because it was blinking and rippling, so I pressed it, and then she pressed it, and so at least it was acknowledged, like, oh, sort of like I would trust you, or I like to trust people or something. Yeah, but once the sense of trust is gone, the respect is gone. That's why I said, yes, that's true. What else? Just the fact that what is wrong with these people? They're molecules. Like, do they have free will, or are they all in Stockholm syndrome of safety? Like, I was going to say, for mercy, people will do what you say or say what you believe right in front of you just to protect their safety or their sense of safety. So you never know what's real. And I respect people that maintain their safety and respect each other, and they know the truth too. They let each other know and stuff. Like, you can't know someone even if they it's very bad to perpetually be honest, because then you're exposed, and you don't, like, doesn't matter anymore because it's on the outside, external. There's no sense of privacy due to privacy policies of the hospital and the phone that I could blame or something, because they're not real. I don't know, I'm done.